Golfers often make mistakes just like any other human, but their mistakes sometimes cost them too much, either costing them their careers or reputation or landing in a deep financial crisis. A better percentage of them return from the financial hassle, but some never do. Keep watching till the end of this video to see mistakes that cost golfers millions. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Tiger Woods' marriage life. Tiger Woods might have been one of the best golfers in history the sport will ever witness, but we can't say the same for his marriage, which cost him more than he bargained for. Tiger couldn't deny that he wronged his wife with his various infidelity incidents, and his wife was also ready to follow the legal profession in dealing with him. Ellen approached a settlement worth $750 million and an $80 million mansion projected to be almost $1 billion. Yes, fans might have been right by saying it's absurd and unfair, but Tiger's actions might have painted the same picture, and he should have been planning for the consequences in his head. He has had one of the best golf careers in history, but it took a deep dive when his divorce proceedings began as he couldn't fully concentrate on his game. Fans genuinely hoped the divorce would be over and they would have their favorite golfer back on the course. He was all over the media as he had to issue many statements and grant different press conferences to explain himself. It was a moment Tiger wished he hadn't had to go through in his life. After Tiger lost most of his millions to his ex-wife, he was not allowed to introduce any of his girlfriends to his children. He could only proceed to do that if or when he chose to get married again. Tiger Woods has always been a great player, won a surplus amount of money, and acquired many endorsement deals. But $900 million is way too much for a divorce settlement. Ellen got the money she wanted, but she was also asked to keep the confidentiality clause terms of the divorce to help the golfer save face and go on with his career. They still have children, which makes them a family, and it is just not right to make their business a public business. However, as they confirmed their divorce, the former couple issued a statement that read, "We are sad that our marriage is over, and we wish each other the very best for the future. While we are no longer married, we are the parents of two wonderful children, and their happiness has been, will always be, of paramount importance." It has been a new beginning for Tiger, as he has continued to be a better man both in his personal life and career. Their divorce officially went down in history as one of the largest settlements in a divorce case. Vijay Singh's lawsuit against the PGA. Vijay Singh was nicknamed the most confusing man in the world of golf after he scored on the PGA Tour because of his own mistake. The golfer had a media outburst after taking a deer antler spray, which is a banned substance. He got caught and was sanctioned. Vijay tried the medication as he hoped it would work for knee and back pain, thinking the drug would help him relieve it. But unfortunately, his deer antler spray medication was part of the PGA Tour's list of banned substances due to the IGF-1 ingredient used in it. An admission of use is considered equivalent to a positive test in the PGA rules, leading to Vijay's suspension for 90 days, but he eventually appealed. The PGA Tour also held his purse winnings in escrow, almost $100,000, pending appeal for the crime. He decided to sue the PGA Tour after the drug was considered not so illicit and was removed from the list of banned substances. Vijay said he wanted to reclaim his reputation. "The PGA Tour not only treated me unfairly, but displayed a lack of professionalism that should concern every professional golfer and fan of the game," Singhs said in the statement. Additionally, he said, if the tour had performed the proper scientific analysis, it would have known that the product found in the spray could not have had any of the biological, chemical, or physiological effects necessary to be considered the substance IGF-1. In an interview, Vijay's lawyer also mentioned that the PGA Tour easily could have afforded the tests that would have exonerated him before he was disciplined. Vijay got some of his money back but lost more as he had to settle his legal team adequately. The Saudi offer Jack Nicklaus rejected. Everyone surely has their reasons for most things they do. and probably Jack Nicklaus's reasons are as solid as he claims, or he privately regrets his decision. We'll never know. The greatest living legend of the golf sport said he was approached about accepting a position, one similar to the CEO of Live Golf Investments. However, he rejected the offer. I was offered something above $100 million by the Saudis to do the job probably similar to the one that Greg is doing, Jack, 82, said in remarks published by the Fire Pit Collective. I turned it down. Once verbally, once in writing, I said, guys, I have to stay with the PGA Tour. I helped start the PGA Tour. Jack holds a record of winning 18 Grand Slam events and is also third all-time with 73 PGA Tour wins. The legendary golfer had already won 7 majors by 1968. He emerged as an outspoken player-elected official of a new organization, American Professional Golfers, Inc., APG. By the end of that year, an agreement dissolved the APG and gave birth to the PGA Tournament Players Division, and it eventually rebranded as the PGA Tour. Jack would have placed himself at odds with PGA Tour Commissioner Jay Monahan if he had accepted the offer he claimed he received from the Saudis. The commissioner warned players about a possible lifetime ban if they signed with the new venture last year. Norman replied to those threats as he sent the commissioner a letter warning that such prohibitions would be likely in violation of the law. Norman reportedly sent a letter to players that said, "Live Golf has your back and will defend and assist you if either tour, including the top European circuit, tries to act against your interests and the progress of the sport." Fan fights for Rory McIlroy's right. Now, this may not be up to $1 million, but it makes for a mistake that cost the golfers some money. A golf fan believed Rory's money was unjustly snatched from him and could have been avoided if the spectators had paid enough attention as much as he did. Rory McIlroy's lost ball at the Open cost him about $189,000 in prize money. The 28-year-old golfer was penalized in the closing stages for losing the ball after a wild shot. A fan who was filming saw a man picking up Rory's ball from shrubs. The filming fan can be heard talking to a fellow. "That fella just found the golf ball." Another fan who saw the incident said, "There was great excitement because Rory was getting into gear. A magical comeback charge for title glory was on. The mystery man's actions have changed the course of sporting history." Do you think the mistakes made by these golfers could have been properly managed? Or do you feel the mistakes were just inevitable? If you liked the video, why not give us a thumbs up and subscribe to follow our latest updates? We'll continue to upload a lot of exciting content for you.